Hi Flosstube, welcome back. My name is Barbie and this is my channel Pedal Pusher. So let's talk a little bit about stitching. I am gonna address really fast though, before you even ask me. No, I have not seen the Barbie movie yet. Yes, I plan on going to see it. I just have not had a chance to yet because every night seems like somebody has something. Even though it's summertime, we're super duper busy. So one of these days I will get there. Until then, I'm still stitching. I've got a couple of things to show you. I've got a new release. I've got a new start and finish. I've got a couple of whips to show you. I've got a little bit of haul, a little bit of thrift haul, and then talking about a sale that's happening. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with new release because it's not super new. It's been out since May. Yeah, May. It came out at StitchCon. So if you were at either weekend of StitchCon, you've already seen it, and it's right behind me. So this is part of my Fresh Picked series. This is Fresh Picked Sunflowers. It is a gloomy day here, so sorry that the lighting is not the best. We're making do. Oh, and I should have grabbed, it's downstairs. I'll try to stick in a picture. It comes with a little pin keep. Why am I struggling with words today? A pin keep, a little pin pillow called Vincent's Pin Keep. And if you don't know about me, I used to be an art teacher and Van Gogh is one of my favorites. So you can see that that design is very heavily inspired by him. So yeah, you can get Fresh Picked Sunflowers from your favorite needlework store. It is out and available along with all the other Fresh Picked series. So there's lavender, tulips, evergreens, and pumpkins. So that is that. Thank you everybody that guessed. I'll hang that up later. On my last video, guessed what it was. There were a lot of really, really good guesses and actually a couple things that I was like, maybe I need to make that one too. I thought I was done, but that's a really good idea. So who knows? Maybe the series isn't finished. Time will tell. Let's go ahead and do whips. I'm trying to do this video kind of fast. I will warn you now. It's the middle of the day and everybody is home. The whole household is here. The kids are all here. My husband's home for lunch. So there could be sounds and noises in the background. I guarantee nothing. So I'm trying to like zip through this. This has been one of the few opportunities I've had to make a video, so I'm taking it. Sorry if it's noisy. That's my life right now, noisy. So if you've been here in the past, you have seen that I am stitching very slowly, getting through there. I like to use the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Pen Pal series, where there are these like little designs that kind of look like stamps, and they're different kind of seasonal or monthly things. My oldest two, I had a good start on all of theirs, and then the third one came along and I didn't stitch anything for a while, and so now kind of I'm back at it. I usually stitch them on Aida. They don't take super long. It's just a matter of like getting everything together and stitching it. Also, some of them I have customized using bits and pieces from other Frosted Pumpkin charts. So I'll let you know if I did that, which I did, or I'll just kind of make stuff up that I want. So let me show you my start and finish. It's this little patriotic girl. I wanted something for July that was patriotic for kind of 4th of July. So this actually is a girl and a firecracker from, it's not from the Pen Pal series. It is from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I forget what it's called. It's a small little square design you can find on there. I took the cupcakes from that design and added them in the corners. I just then added some stars and some little sparkles. And I don't know if you can tell, but her little sparkler in her hand, I used I think it's number 4 is the smaller Krynic to give it a little shimmer and a little sparkle. So this one is for my daughter. So I got hers completely finished. I did not have it in time for 4th of July. I got it done like a week later, but it'll be ready for next year. And since I had all the floss kitted and ready to roll, I went ahead and started in for my boys. So I've only got this much done for my oldest son, and it's going to be pretty much the same as this. He wants brown hair. He wants, we're gonna do stars in the corners instead of the cupcakes, but otherwise it's just the same. These are stitched on 14 count Aida in the color, I believe it's called Vintage Blue. It's some old Charles craft I think my grandma had and I got it somewhere, I don't know. It's some old stuff that I've got. So these have led to a purchase because I believe this was my last square of this color and I liked it for kind of like evening time 4th of July. So this is, oh, there's a crash. So that leads to my haul because I'm running out of my old stash of Aida. So I went online and I bought a whole bunch of Aida just to try different colors. And it seems like the pen pal series that I'm doing, I tend to gravitate towards like blues and greens because you really need that white border to pop. So I found as close as I could. This is actually called Misty Blue. They separated the word. Misty Blue. I don't know who makes it, but it's very, very similar to the antique blue. Actually, I'm looking on this side and my lighting makes this look a lot lighter, but they're pretty darn close. So my youngest might get his on this one, but I also bought, this color is Moss Celadon. I'll kind of hold it up to here so you can, nope, it just looks white. Trust me, it's a gray-green. This one is Aqua Blue. Try not to show you all the stickers because that's boring. And this one is Light Blue. So that gives me kind of a variety of colors to continue on my quest of everybody having a little thing to clip on for their months. So maybe one of these days I'll kind of like gather them all together and do a mini like pen pal parade. So I got all this from 123 Stitch. They're typically my local needlework provider because we don't, well, we kind of have one now. I'm in the St. Louis area. Color and Cotton just opened about a month or so ago, maybe. I have not had the chance to get over there. Once the kids are in school, you better believe I'm dropping them off one morning and hightailing it over to St. Louis and just taking the time to enjoy myself. I thought about going like this week, and I thought, you know what? If I go with 3 kids in tow and I just want to sit there and look at all the pretty colors and fabrics, it's not going to be enjoyable with 3 people who don't care about this stuff. So I'm just trying to be patient. I've got 2 weeks from today is the start of school. So very, very soon. But as we all know, when you order online, you can't just order fabric. You got to throw in a chart. I have loved this one since she released it. I've been trying to resist. I saw someone had stitched it and I was like, it's just so pretty. I had to get it from the wonderful Liz Matthews. It is Forget Me Nots. I think when I go to stitch it, I'm just going to stitch this part and leave off the border. But we grow, well, we don't grow. We have Forget Me Nots growing. We have thrown the seeds around and planted them. And so I just, yeah, they're cute. They're pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty in like an old, like oval frame or something? I don't know. That's just what I envision. So that is my haul. Cross stitch haul. I do have, sorry, I'm going to be all over. All right. Have you noticed this about my videos yet? I'm like, here, I'm here, I'm here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you another whip. Sorry about the chaos. So here's my last whip I'm going to show you, and it's actually a sneak peek as well. This is for a design that's coming out. It is not even close to finished yet, but I think I showed you colors last time. So here's your peek. And that's all I'm going to show you. So you're just going to have to wait. Be patient. It will come. Let's do thrift haul. Yeah, let's do thrift haul. So let me show you really quick. So there is a place in town that this lady just, I think, loves antique shopping, estate sale, thrift store. I don't know where she shops, but it's just this random lady in town. She shops for a long time. She gathers all this stuff. She's got like a barn on her property from like the 1870s, I want to say. And it's weird because where I live, it was all a bunch of farmland, but it's really developed a lot over the last 40, 50 years. And so you still will have like you'll be driving through town and there's like a barn. You're like, why is there a barn in the middle of town? Well, clearly that used to not be the middle of town, and that barn's still standing. So this is kind of this chunk of land that this family lives on, and it's so pretty. I would love to just live there. It's got a pond. It's this beautiful, cute, like cottagey house with stonework. It's got this big old barn. They're daylily breeders, so they have gardens just like all over the place. They actually sell the daylilies at this sale that I go to too. You can dig up daylilies and take them home. So it's just like a couple acres. It's just, I don't know, it's so pretty. They have a cute little like greenhouse. Anyway, she fills her barn with antiques, and then she has just a chunk of the barn that's accessible to the public that she will decorate and just deck out with all kinds of knickknacks, antiques, well, not even collectibles, just stuff, cool stuff. And she prices it really, really reasonably. It's not like she takes stuff and marks it way up. It's fantastic. She does it twice a year only. So there's just 2 weekends in the year, 4th of July, and then she'll do another one in like October. I try to go every time. My neighbor next door, we go together, have a little mom's day out. We got some Dunkin' Donuts when we were done. It was a great morning. So let me show you what I got. I got this wire basket. It was like maybe 10 bucks. I know if I found this at an antique store, it'd probably be more. But perfect for going outside. Now in my fantasy world, I'm like out in my garden, filling it with vegetables, being all pretty. My tomatoes aren't doing that great because it's been a very dry time this summer, but in theory, that's what I'll use it for. I have used it once for that, and it was great, but it's nice and sturdy wire. I love it. I did get a couple of cement flower pots. I'll try to stick in a picture of them that are really pretty, a matching pair. I already have them out on my deck with marigolds, so those are nice. I also got there this picture frame, this antique picture frame, and it is chunky. Look at that. So that'll be cool to find some sort of artwork or maybe framing some needlework sometime. So I like that. And I think that's all I got this time. And then on a different trip with my kids, we stopped by a cute little town that has some antique stores. They're not doing as great lately. I just noticed a chunk of paint missing. But I found this painting there. So it's an oil painting. It's got this, let's see if I can show you, on the bottom. So I've tried to look up that signature. It says 39. I believe that's 39. Yeah. And the guy who sold told me, he's like, oh yeah, that was from the St. Louis Art Guild or Artists Guild. I don't know, but I liked it. So it is now hanging in our bathroom, which we have spent most of the summer with our house in chaos. We remodeled the master bathroom. And when I say we, I mean we hired one of our friends who's a contractor to do it. If I can find some good before and afters, I'll throw some in, but it turned out beautifully. We're almost done. We're just waiting on one more little chunk of countertop for this kind of like linen closet area. But it has caused a lot of disruption in the house this year with, I still have some paint cans sitting right down here because I still have to go back and touch up some paint in there, but we really love it. And I love having that artwork in it. All right, that's all the haul. I'm zipping through this pretty quickly, and so far, it's been pretty quiet. Let's hope it stays that way, because I want to talk to you about something really, really exciting. If you do not subscribe or watch Helen D, you should, for starters, because she's a wonderful human being. But Helen D is hosting a stitch-along with Cobweb Corner and Carla at Cobweb Corner, who you should also be watching because she's another awesome human being. And their stitch along is going to feature my little bat design. So this is Freaky Fair Isle, and he was a limited edition kit last year at Needlework Galleria. So I will link Helen's video because she's going to be much better at explaining everything than I am. If Carla has a video out, I know she was working on one, I will link hers as well. I will link the Google form. So what they want you to do is, if you are interested in joining along in the SAL, it's going to start September 12th. But Carla, if you're wanting to do it like this one on perforated paper, she's ordering all the supplies and stuff. So if you can go to her Google document, which I'll link below, and fill it out, she will know how much stuff to order. And then when she gets the supplies in, and again, the perforated paper is the biggie that she's waiting on because it's through Witchelt and they're all backed up. So if you fill out that form, when she has the supplies in, she gives first dibs to the people who filled out the form to purchase the supplies. So it's really important that you fill that form out so she knows how much to order. And then, like I said, you get first dibs. So the chart will be exclusive through Carla for a little bit for the stitch along. And you can stitch it like this with these supplies. So this is using Weeks Dye Works Ultraviolet, which is this really awesome color. See, it's kind of like a couple different purples. And man, does it pop on that black. So you can stitch it any color you want, really. You could follow along just like I did here and do the perforated paper. Or you could do it, if you're not a perforated paper person, you could do it on fabric. So I stitched this up just to show you another option, and Helen kindly finished it because she is awesome like that. This one is stitched on 28 count brick by Fiber on a Whim, which isn't that a beautiful color? And then the flosses are Black Sand Beach by Dinky Dyes. So if you're stitching on fabric, you only need 2/2 for this kind of coverage. If you're doing perforated paper, this was 14 count paper, I did 3/2 or 3 over whatever, it's your whole. 3 strands are needed for this. 2 strands are needed for this. You can stitch them either way. If you want to make up your own way to do it, go for it. It would be pretty awesome to do, like if you had like a limey green and you did black on it, or a bright purple and you did black, or anything. I mean, you know, I love to see your creativity. I love it when you guys modify things and mix up colors and do it your own way. But we would love, love, love for you to join us along for the SAL. I believe the hashtag is going to be Freaky Fair Isle SAL. So I will have that down below as well. But yeah, if you want a much more concise and professional explanation, go check out Helen's video. She's a pro at this, okay? Not my ramblings. Speaking of ramblings, I think that's it. So I'm going to let you go. I'm looking around, making sure I covered everything that I need to, and I think I have. So not a ton of progress to show you, but it's been summer. Like I said, school's out in 2 weeks. We're trying to wrap everything up last minute. We've already done school supply shopping. Cross-country practice has started already. It's just, we're starting to go. It's starting to go already. So I hope you enjoy what is left of your summer, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.